time to rise and go home. Any man, any man, any man, any man in another man's house. Any man, any man, any man, any man in another man's house. I am coming, Lord Daniel, I am coming. I am coming, Lord Daniel, I am coming. I am coming, Lord Daniel, I am coming.
Same for some of us, the same for all of us. Let me say it in my best Virginian accent. This is for all of we. You rock with AllAhWeTV, the #1. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you don't know it's Lady Lava representing for AllAhWeTV. You don't know who said that Lady Lava, Queen of the Freak.
Yo, good morning, Virgin Island. This is your boy, Jaron from The Muse. Hey, when I wake up in the morning, I always have to tune in to my man, MLP, on Rise Up on AllAhWeTV. Come join us.
Good morning, and welcome to the Rise Up Morning Show here on AllAhWeTV. On this beautiful day, it is Tuesday coming off of an incredible weekend. It's Tuesday, March 10th, and many people had St. Croix had the Folklife Festival with Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights. St. Thomas had horse races, and Tatola BBI. Man, you had sandbox, you had entertainment, entertainers can't done. So everyone just hope you had a fabulous weekend. Now we're off and running to a brand new week here on AllAhWeTV in United States Virgin Islands and Nature's Best Secret, the British Virgin Islands. We're going to give you a few announcements of what's taking place in our community, and we have a special interview coming our way today. Faces of Gemini has a beautiful show that's coming up this weekend. It's a culinary fest, a model fest, it's a Clothing 9 Expo, all in one. And Gemini of Gemini Photography, she's going to be here to tell us all about it. So we're excited to be hosting her and to find out all about this event. So just saying good morning to you. We have highlight clips coming from the horse race event that was just this past weekend. Got the last 2 races and some smiles of some people that were there. And yesterday, being Monday, had an excellent opportunity to meet 2 tourists. They were on the Norwegian ship. We were at Java Grand. Java Grand is in Yacht Haven Grand, and they have, man, the most delicious coffees you're going to get. And then they have a full service bar, but not any little bar. This is a sexy bar. Inside is a great place, whether you're working, whether you just want to relax, whether you want to watch a game. Java Grand got it for you. And they got some great light bites as well. So Java Grand, but these ladies came into Java Grand and we basically lime all day. Then give them a ride down to Main Street. But the important part I want to take away from it is you got to hear the story. One of the ladies is a brain surgery survivor. She has a condition which has no remedy. So every 10 years, she has to do this, not only life-threatening, but threatening surgery, which can leave her partially paralyzed in her face. But her spirit is so beautiful, man. If you meet her, you're gonna just love her. You're gonna just love her. So we're gonna show you that clip. But first, let's not waste no time. Let's show you how it was looking at the Clinton Phipps racetrack this past Sunday. It had beautiful people. It had the hot parade, and of course, it had the horse races. You're here on AllAhWeTV. It's Tuesday, March 10th, and we're rising up together. So don't go anywhere. We're locked in.
This one is for all horse racing fans. JJ, Rasul, Rudy X, Potong, Saz, Potong, Saz.
Pole to pole, ball is the water, ain't nothing changed.
And you just want to tell us about the horse?
6 months layoff, I mean, 130 pounds he carried to that. I mean, a lot of things were against us today, but, he overcome everything. He did the job, get the job done, Barrier San Jose, tougher than you think. Cannibal, here we come. No limit, stable.
Remember Michael Jackson, Trip It? There's a tour Cannibal coming up, Spain champion.
Giddy up, on the pony up, giddy up.
All right, that is great horse racing action right there at the Clinton E. Phipps racetrack. This past Sunday, it was exciting. I want to say a quick good morning to Deputy Commissioner of Tourism, Shamari Haynes. Good to see you watching. And you see the tourism features, right? Well, listen, horse racing was exciting. You saw the hat parade. You saw the beautiful ladies. So we're teasing you up because it's all about fashion. It's all about beauty. And it's about food. It's a big time event that's coming up this weekend. And the lady, she just entered the building. Miss Gemini, she is here. We're going to be talking with her in just a few minutes. But like I said, that was on St. Thomas. St. Croix, you had the Folklife Festival event, and that continues with various schools tours. And it's going to wrap up this weekend, Saturday, with a Crucian Taste. The Folklife Festival, a Crucian Taste, Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights. And for just $25, you can have a beautiful event with all kind of local delicacies. Just $25, and I'm sure you're going to have Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights as well. So you want to set the calendar and make sure you are there. That's something you cannot miss. Make sure you don't miss, because nothing better than us getting together, liming together. And as we talk about liming together, let's just show you this one fast clip. This is of the past Sunset Soca Wine Festival. Shamar, remember this event? Well, this is a little karaoke style. She was so loving the vibes. And you know when we hear Extreme Band, Harella, We Belong Together, we just start to sing along. So you're rising up this morning. It's about 7:25. We're getting you out of bed. Time to get you a little singing right now. We Belong Together from the Sunset Soca Wine Festival. That's Sunset Soca Wine Festival St. Croix, but get ready because Tuesday, April 28th is going to be Sunset Soca Wine Festival St. Thomas, and you want to make sure you're there. It's a very gorgeous event. It's a adult lime party. Well, it's about the food, it's about the wine, it's about the experience, but then it gets into the party, and I just getting you ready. I'm getting you ready for what? Because right now, and so we're going to soon switch the camera over and we're going to tell you all about this event, Faces of Gemini. It's going to be massive, and what's going on? What the hell? This board? Oh, you hit the wrong button them sometime, buddy. You hit the wrong button them sometime. Thing on black, I want to know what's going on.
Can you press something?
I don't know. It'll happen. You know, you don't have mistakes on your job. Well, we don't have mistakes there too. Anyway, listen, let's run some ads. When we come back, it's all about Faces of Gemini, the big event this weekend. But first, let me hear from our partners, which keeps us on the air here on AllAhWeTV.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look. You know the one. Or one touch, even one word. It can start with one step or one promise. Maybe it's one dream or one journey. One smile, one gesture, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment. So many stories that make up one crazy average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity.
With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
Press the button.
I can't talk, eyes and that. Moving her waist like you got island that. I could tell how she dancing, she a island girl. This boy know your eyes a island man. Wine and me don't wine and stop.
Alright, that's Java Grand. And remember, we have coming up a beautiful presentation from Taurus yesterday and the Norwegian ship. I forget the exact name. And it all happened at Java Grand. But right now, we're switching it up because we're going to Faces of Gemini, this massive event that's coming up this weekend. An event you don't want to miss. But for our residents, let's let you know what's happening in our community as far as the weather. The weather today is expect passing showers across Puerto Rico and the USVI throughout the day. Yes, that's Tuesday, March 10th. This is coming from weather.gov. And it says temperature staying warm with heights reaching the mid-80s across coastal areas. Easterly winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, occasionally higher in gusts. For cruise ships, St. Croix, Jewel of the Seas, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. St. Thomas, we have Adventure of the Seas, Crown Bay, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. St. Thomas Havenside, Enchanted Princess. So St. Croix, Jewel of the Seas, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. St. Thomas Adventure of the Seas, Crown Bay, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Havenside, Enchanted Princess. And one thing I like to say is if you in a rush, you need to go over the hill. Don't disturb the tourists. Let them shop, let them spend, let them do what they have to do. And you go another way, okay? Don't harass the people, let them do what they have to do because we want them here. And as we said, we're just excited to show that video about the tourists and their experience yesterday. But before I hit you off and we come to Miss Gemini, let's give you a little taste of what this event is going to be like. Here's a clip of how this show was last year.
Hey guys, come on down to Fashion Wonderland at Coral World. We have vendors out here that are selling different things, crochet. We have the lemonade stands. As you can see, we have rum and alcohol. In a little bit, we'll be having models. Right now, we have the Boko Jumpies on display. So come on down to Fashion Wonderland at Coral World.
Hey, yo, Quantic, run them bands up.
All right, so you are seeing it there. You see vendors, you see beauty, you see models, you see designers. Miss Gemini, welcome and good morning.
Good morning.
And it's all about this weekend, the big event that you and your team has been preparing for, and it looks beautiful. It looks amazing. Tell us about it. It says Fashion Wonderland. Mm-hmm. It says Fashion and Food Festival fundraiser. You're going to tell us what you're fundraising for. Tell us all about the event. Invite us to it.
Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Gemini, and we are here to talk about the Fashion and Food Festival this weekend on Saturday. We are bringing our local models together to showcase beautiful boutiques and designers from St. Thomas, St. John, St. Croix, and Anguilla. And we also have a handful of vendors that will be selling their goods that are all fashion and food related. We also have 4 chefs, 2 dessert chefs and 2 culinary, specialties that are going to come in and feed you guys for the event. We are raising money to take our models to New York to a competition called IMTA, International Model Talent Association. This is a competition that we've attended numerous times, but as you know, as the years go by, the price goes up. And we need just a little bit of the community support to get us there this year. So we're using this fundraiser, we used it last year and this year, to be able to take the girls and guys to New York in July.
All right, that sounds like a massive plan. And how many years have you been attending the big fashion event?
So we've been attending since 2015, so that gives us 11 years. 11 years. But we don't go every year because, again, it's very expensive. Something like this is almost about $3,000, $4,000 a person.
Wow.
So I don't do it every year because every year the girls go, I have to go. And sometimes I can't get off from work, or sometimes a family situation, I just can't go. Or sometimes we just don't have girls or guys to go. But we've been going since 2015.
Okay, I want you to tell us about this event. What to expect, what inspired you hosting this event? We know it's a fundraiser. It's also an opportunity for our talent to be featured, I imagine.
So yes, aside from the models coming down the runway, we have 3 dance groups that will be starring. We have the UVI dance team, we have Vipers dancers, and we have our solo twirler, of course, they'll be coming down the runway.
So what made you start the event?
So I started this event because I needed a showcase.
Gemini, we on the morning show, we racing like we at work,
That's how I talk naturally.
We chill out, we had good man. Gemini, you down the road like a real fashion show.
Yeah, I talk fast all the time. All the time.
All right, so what inspired the event?
So what inspired the event was we needed a showcase to bring models, give them experience before they got to New York. Okay. Some girls are too short or they're a little on the heavier side. And in the beginning when we started this, there was no plus size section. Okay. So I needed the girls to have experience before they got to New York. New York has a 60-foot runway that they have to walk down about 8 times, and it can be very intimidating. They're anywhere between 100 to 200 girls per segment, and they're anywhere between 1,500 to about 2,800 participants. So that is overwhelming for girls who don't see that many people on stage all the time. So I wanted to create an opportunity that gave them a chance to be in front of the cameras before we got to New York.
So, the event, but before we get to the event in New York, you've been in, like you said, the show is 11 years, and you've been coaching and teaching residents. I don't want to say ladies because it's ladies, it's men, it's everything, for quite some time. The importance of this outlet for these talented individuals in this section, which is fashion, the arts, presentation. Tell us about the importance of this outlet.
So the importance of this outlet gives our young ladies and our gentlemen a new way in which to express themselves. It's awesome to speak in our accent, but there are times when we need to be able to have the skill of code switching, and they need to be able to present themselves on a more international level. Everybody loves the Caribbean accent, but when they can't understand you, it's very hard. So aside from modeling and makeup, we do public speaking, we do question and answer, we do critical thinking, fitness classes, hair classes, different classes that prepare them not just for the runway, but for their life in general. And we start as young as 3.
Wow. And, being from a small island territory as ourselves, I mean, when combined, we're looking at about 100,000 residents, maybe 140, something like that. That's like a small county compared to major states. And there are not that many outlets for creative people. And it's kind of like a gift and a curse. I say being talented here in the Virgin Islands because in a many outlets. So I see an event as this and see the video and see the individuals involved. I'm sure you have you've had some very warm experiences and some moments over the years. Would this being an outlet for them?
Yes, I've had a lot of warm experiences. It's also great to watch the models grow. It's great to meet a young lady at 4 and see her at 13, 14 and see how she's improved, how she walks into a room, lights up the room, brings her energy. A gentleman comes to the runway and you look at him and you're like, wow, he's quite regal. He carries himself well. He dresses well. He smells well. He looks put together. Those are the things that I enjoy. I enjoy when a parent tells me, thank you, my son does this, or thank you, my daughter has done that. Those make it worth it after fighting to keep the program alive and growing over the years, because we've been here since 2014.
What's some of the, the challenges that you have in keeping this going?
We have many a challenge. The main challenge that we have is showing the importance. And after showing the importance, then encouraging those to practice. People think that modeling is just you get up in front of the camera and you smile, and all of a sudden you make a great picture. That's not true. You need to know your angles. You need to know where lighting works. You need to be able to come into a room, introduce yourself without stuttering, without using filler words, without looking down, without ignoring the person next to you. Being able to have a conversation, flow, and not say, the man, those kind of things we don't encourage. So it's been a hard time telling people this is important for our youth. This is important for young adults. It's even important sometimes for our older ladies and gentlemen, because when you change roles in a job, sometimes the way in which you interact with the people at your job determines how far you go at the position. So these are things that I feel like we should encourage in our day-to-day, but keeping the program alive has been hard because it's not like a crown. My girls don't come away with a crown. We can't show someone the contract, you know what I mean? So it's hard to tell someone, oh, well, thank you so much for your donation. The girls that casted for this, especially when a lot of the platforms that they will appear on don't show up here in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay. So you do have young ladies that's casted for opportunities. I know we were playing the One Communication, and you were actually pointing out a number of your talent that's featured in that ad.
Yes, we have about 4 or 5 models in the One Communications ad. They casted for it. They went to set, they did their parts, they took their behind the scenes, and they're now in the commercial. Very proud of that. And it's not my first commercial. We've done commercials for One before it was called One. We've done we've done pamphlets for education. We've done different things for tourism. My models have shown up different places over the years.
Okay, we're going to get soon to the event right now. First, I'm just loving how you've shared the importance of it just in life in general, how you help them with their speech and presentation skills and just carrying themselves better. I love that. How are you connected, with agencies abroad? I know you're doing this big show in New York, what you said is like $3,000 a person. But are you also connected, with other media companies abroad that can then get them, like you said, they get casted for things away that sometimes don't appear here? How's your reach outside of the VI?
So my Instagram reach is very, very strong. My networking reach also very strong. I have, because of the competition and a few other networking events that I partake in, people know that we exist. One of the major things that we have that kind of slows us down, again, is our accent. As much as we embrace, and I have nothing against our accent, I embrace it wholeheartedly, there are a lot of companies that need us to speak a little slower, softer, calmer, clearer, and enunciate more. And sometimes when I take girls, when we get to that speaking portion, it kind of slows us down. But when I look at the like and the shares and the views of where our videos, pictures, and posts go on Facebook and Instagram, I see those agencies that I met from Egypt, Finland, Milan, Paris, New York, Canada, South America. I see that they're seeing our work. They're just waiting. And again, because we're a little on the shorter side, it's harder to get fashion work, but we do get a lot of commercial work. We do get a lot of supporting actors. And there's more than one way to do this. So we're going the competition way just because it gives them a bigger way of seeing more people in one time. Because again, it is expensive to travel.
This is a non-profit or no?
Yes.
Perfect. So opportunities for business to donate. So I was going to ask,
I'm working on the 501. I'm working on that part, but I am non-profit.
Perfect. That's a key part right there. We're going to get into Fashion Wonderland, tell them what to expect this weekend at the Fashion and Food Festival fundraiser. And it's happening Saturday, March 14th. Showtime 4 p.m. It's at the Muse, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. As you said, you've been doing this here for 11 years. Imagine that. You don't make a decade keeping this thing here going, keeping this thing here strong. But first, before we get into that, though, one thing we have to do this year, one of our proud partners, the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority, they are celebrating 25 years of working hard for the Virgin Islands and working hard for us, Virgin Islanders. You're going to see their anniversary. What do you call it? 25 years? Is that a jubilee year? It's we can figure it out and we will come back. It's something 25 years. Well, it's a milestone. It's a major achievement, and we want to say thank you because they are one of our partners here on AllAhWeTV. Here's the ad, and we look forward to having celebrations with them throughout the year. But first thing we always want to do is encourage you. If you have a dream, if you have a business, go to the website, USVI Economic Development Authority, and see how they can help you. Because when the banks tell you no, EDA can tell you yes.
That's true.
For 25 years, the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority has helped build a stronger economy by attracting investment, supporting small businesses, expanding trade and exports, and revitalizing historic towns. We have helped create jobs and spurred small business growth across our islands. We manage our industrial parks to provide spaces where businesses and communities thrive. Thank you for partnering with us. Let's keep growing together. Learn more at usvieda.org.
All right, you want to make sure you visit Economic Development Authority, their website. There's so many programs for different type of businesses. Find out how you can get funded. The funding is available for us, so we encourage our residents to take advantage or full advantage of it. We're here with Faces of Gemini. I want to say good morning to Delvin Duggins, Kareem Mercer, Danica Thomas, and Danica, I saw you in the ad, and you tell me Danica is one of the vendors?
Oh no, so Danica Miller?
Thomas. Oh, there's another Danica.
Yeah, so there's another Danica. So
okay, it has like Danica in the ad.
Oh no, so that's Danica Miller. Danica Thomas has helped us in the past, and she also provides a lot of our foundation for our girls who are H2 Cosmetics. She's definitely partnered with us that way. She's an awesome friend that has always believed in my vision, and she also used to do a plus size group that I definitely supported visually with for pictures as well.
All right, so now tell us about the event. This is the exciting part right here. The event is this Saturday, right? It's a Fashion and Food Festival fundraiser. Fashion and Food Festival fundraiser. How did the concept come together and invite people to the event? We want to get people inside this thing.
So the event started two different ways. One, I went to a festival in the States and I was like, why don't we have something like this at home? And I was trying to figure out how to make it appealing to the VI, audience. And I was like, maybe we should throw something that people really like on top. And of course, because I work with models, actors, talent, singers, dancers, I was like, let's put it together. Instead of a talent show, we put together a show and you go to the vendors and you eat and you partake all the same time. Kind of like the event that's happening the very next day, which is Afternoon on the Green, but on a smaller, more intimate scale. And then the second reason it came together was because I kind of wanted to stray away from the typical VIP experience. Even though I understand that promoters and everybody has to make their money, I'm very disappointed a lot of times when I go to events and I pay for VIP. So instead of creating a VIP experience, I wanted to create a general admission event with a little extra flavor on top. So that's how the event came together.
Okay. So everybody in the session gonna feel like VIP.
Correct.
All right. So we see right here is hosted by Kiana Christian.
So yes, Kiana was going to host, but she had a family emergency. So Colette Brown will be stepping in for her, and Majestic Estrada Peterson will be hosting with her. She's now our most recently crowned. I don't remember her title, so I don't want to give the wrong name, but she was crowned, and her coronation was 2 weeks ago.
Okay. And we got music by DJ Black.
Yes, DJ Black will be there. Fun fact about DJ Black, when I first started doing shows in 2018, he was the first DJ that agreed because I didn't know what I was doing music-wise, and I didn't have a large sum of money, so I paid him in installments, and he's always been a supporter of the program. So this year, I definitely asked him back for our second time at the Fashion Food Festival portion, because Fashion Wonderland is the overall name of what we create. The Fashion Food Festival is what was done this go round.
Okay, so that's what we're getting into right now as we talk about you have culinary delights, we got vendors, and we got boutiques. So tell us about this experience, what to expect.
So first, let's talk about the boutiques, because it's a major thing to bring designers and boutiques from off island. And every year I try to give a small boutique big exposure. Even though we're all islands in the ocean, one island to another differs in exposure. And this year we are bringing A-Flow Designs from Anguilla. And I am very excited for her designs to come up here. She makes all her things, a lot of her things by order. And she also makes things for queens and princesses, and we're hoping to showcase that for you all. And then, of course, we have Amore Magic from St. John. We have Shami's Boutique from St. Thomas. And we have House of Etienne from St. Croix. And then we have our crochet line locally here called Jaquel's Creations. And I'm very excited for her. This is her second year. I am known her for a long time, and I've been pushing for her to come into the spotlight. And this year, she's going to be one of our featured boutiques.
So the boutiques, their clothes are on display and the models wear them, come down on the presentation?
Some designers will have their clothes on display, and others you will only see on the runway. 90% of the things you see on the runway are also available for sale. Okay. Sounds real good. So we have the fashion component. Now you're going to tell us about the culinary delights and the vendors. Yes, so let's first start with the culinary delights. Now, if you know me, you know I like to eat. I don't ever think to eat, but I like to eat. And I wanted to find a way to give our young chefs the opportunity to showcase their small businesses without necessarily having to compete with bigger brands that you already know. So this year we have KG Catering and Gourmet Chef. She will be creating for you 3 small things, and you can get your food in different sizes. We have sampler plates, and we have large plates of food. So if you go and you get a sampler plate and you really like it, then you order a big plate of food. I hate going someplace and ordering a plate of food and not liking it after spending $15, $20, $25. So we changed that opportunity here at our event. And then we have Steady's Place that's coming, of course, with his whelk chowder and some of his chicken delights. Definitely go and check him out for those of you that might want something a little lighter, a little different. KG Catering is giving us some meats and some sweets. I don't want to tell y'all what she's bringing because she's definitely the highlight of a young chef coming up. And then, of course, we have Sweets by Lo. Now, if you have a sweet tooth, Sweets by Lo has cheesecake in various shapes, forms, sizes. They come in jars, they come in cups, they come in spoons. And then last but definitely not least, we have Sunny's Sweets and Treats. Now, Sunny's Sweets and Treats was at our event last year. They had everything from cookies, muffins, ice cream tacos, fritters. They have a whole array of things that you will see from your childhood all the way till new treats that they've created. So definitely visit their table. But then when you go over now to the vendors, all of our vendors are food and fashion related. So we have rum-infused fruit punch. We have bows from Siomi's Boutique. We have Aurora Boutique that has all of your feminine products that have all the ancestral herbs in them. And you can also get your waist beads, your anklets made. We have Absolute Crucian with Coquito. We have Latasha's Creation for smaller crocheted items. And we also have Jaquel Creations will have things for you to sell. We have Bella Ama, which is jewelry, along with Irma's Divalicious accessories. And then we have Created for You by Sue. Created by You by Sue is very unique because you can design your shirt with her and then she'll have it made and you can come and pick it up. We did a whole line of her shirts last year and the girls were very excited because they all, wanted shirts with African pride and representation is key. So she can take a design, put on a shirt, put on her little extra flair, and you have a gift to leave with or a gift to pick up after. And then we have Twiz Kids, which is going to give you about 4 or 5 different kinds of kennel corn. So she's definitely somebody that you should go and see. And then last but definitely not least, we have Tasty Fusion, which is going to give you alcohol-infused lemonades.
All right, we see on YouTube, we get Majestic Estrada. She's watching and she says, yay, Gemini. So big up, Gemini, big up to you, big up to the entire team and everybody that's there. So now we get on to how they get in and how they access the event. So we have $50 general, $75 sampler, $100 VIP. What you got there?
So general admission just lets you in the event. If you're like me and have a lot of allergies, you might not always want to eat at an event. So we have general admission there, but everything is also available for you to purchase. Everything will be ticket based, so though you get your tickets at the door. Samplers comes with one, so when you come in and get your ticket, you'll get a sampler ticket that you can go to a table and receive a sampler. And then VIP comes with 3 drinks and 2 tasters. So that includes in your price right away when you get there. And then, of course, my sponsors will definitely have a few reserved seating, but not reserved seating, but it is first come, first serve, because we are allowing you or we're asking you to get up and, go to our different vendors. So we're hoping that you don't sit the entire event. We'll have a lot of lively music. We want to get you to see up and dance and talk to our hostesses. We're ready for you.
And then we got to see the ticket outlets and your sponsors, which are making this possible.
Yes. So first, I definitely want to thank my sponsors. Cost You Less has been a sponsor more than 1 year. So has CC1. We greatly appreciate CC1. Aura Boutique this year, Virgin Islands Glam Magazine has made a large donation because we are partnering with them to get the girls off island as well. And then Virgin Islands Department of Tourism. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm super excited because it is allowing us to help the girls and guys get to New York.
Fabulous, 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 fabulous. So it's all about this weekend. We got it's Fashion Wonderland, a fashion and food festival fundraiser. It's March 14th, doors open at 4 p.m., showtime 4:30 p.m. It's at Muse, and you get in fashion, you get in vendors, you get in culinary delights, you get in boutiques, you get in, it's like a party fashion show. Am I saying that correct?
Yes, it's definitely going to be a party. We are going to party from beginning to end. Come and see some of our tiniest models and come and see some of our more mature models. You can get your tickets at Shami's Boutique, Soul to Soul, all participating models. And of course, I have tickets. You can also get tickets at the door, same price at the door. We'd love to see you there.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Listen, let's just give them a little clip of how it was last year. And then we're going to come back and just talk about where you would like to see this hair go ultimately in the future and beyond, outside of the VI. You're watching Rise Up Morning Show right here on AllAhWeTV. I'm Emmett Prevost, and I'm here with Miss Lady. I always say Gemini. So get them your correct name.
Oh, my name is Gemini.
Gemini.
If you know my government name, you know it. But if you don't know my government name, it's Gemini. And I say that because people mess up my name. So it's just easier, and Gemini goes with the brand, and it's definitely my whole persona. So it's Gemini.
It's Gemini. Okay, the guy right there. So listen, check out. This is the scenes from last year.
I wouldn't make it, I can't let that go. I've really been through that pain and I'm gonna let it show. They'll never understand what it's like on that road. That's why I make these songs, I'm trying to let them know. Let them know, let them know. I'ma let them know, let them know, let them know. I'ma let them know. make it, I can't let that go. I've really been through that pain and I'm gonna let it show.
Okay, this is a tease of what is, this is last year, 2025, Faces of Gemini, the Fashion and Food Festival. This was at Coral World, but this year it's going to be at Muse on the Waterfront. So, Gemini, tell us where you look forward to seeing this event grow, and then also the movement that you're on with the talented Virgin Islands, where you like to see both of them evolve to.
So I would love to see this grow first as something that the community finds to be important. I would love to see more young women and young men looking forward to being on stages, speaking well, conveying messages that are positive and encouraging for other people around them. As for this event, I would love to see it continue, maybe a little less with my hard work and a little more with community support, but I would love to see it build. And as far as the movement of models and fashion, I would love to see us represented more in New York and Milan and Miami, even Paris, with more support. Right now we have a young lady in Paris Fashion Week, and I want to know how many people really know. I've been following her journey as well as following Adisha Penn's journey in Cambodia. And I feel like we need to support the young ladies and young men that leave the Virgin Islands to represent us abroad. We need to criticize a little less and support a little more, even if it's $1. $1 from 20 people is $20 she didn't have before. So I think that if we could all show the importance, this can grow into something that can take the Virgin Islands in more arenas that, you know, our little rock wasn't represented in before. So I want to see that kind of growth.
Well, we definitely like to give them the love and the support. We don't know. We can't follow everything. So if persons as yourself, you have the information, share it with us. And we will love the gate. I actually saw Jugu share a video of Miss Penn. I was going through his page last night, and I saw some of her things on her journey. But we have a lot of Virgin Islands, as you said, that go off to big representation. Sometimes we find out when they're on the plane, they're coming back.
Correct.
And I'm like, listen, you all gotta let us know some days ahead, you know. But it's good to see. Of course, the moves you're saying a Virgin Islander in Paris.
Yes.
A fashion week, that's big things.
So Stephanie's in Paris. I don't want to mispronounce her last name. She was Miss Universe, I believe 2 years ago.
Okay.
And she's representing us. And then Adisha Penn is in Cambodia. And she's doing really well. She's right now, I think, number 4 on the visibility chart that they have, which is big because I think it's about 30 or 40 girls. And aside from fashion and food, because our girls do a lot more things, we also have athletes that go away. And I think there are a lot of pages that I think the Virgin Islands needs to pay attention to. Virgin Islands pageantry is one. Live Wire for sports is another. Faces of Gemini is one. JG Management out of St. Croix is one. Summer Says a lot of Tortola is one. I think that if we all came together and shared those pages, you would be able to see a lot more what's going on because we keep track of our talent. So on those 4 pages I think I just mentioned, there are a couple hundred talent there that you can keep up with, and then follow them on Instagram. Almost every individual talent has their own Instagram page because Instagram is the way that you promote our youth to the globe.
All right, sounds wonderful. We're gonna run a quick commercial, and then we're gonna come right back, and you're gonna do your final invite. You're gonna do your invite to everyone to tell them to come out to this weekend. Come and experience. You're here watching AllAhWeTV, and we're rising up.
When my name.
There you have it right there. DJ Country, Kashif Hamilton, Change takes change. We're here, AllAhWeTV. We're rising up this morning, March 10th. And I did with 3 cruise ships in the Virgin Islands, 1 St. Croix, 2 St. Thomas. And we're getting ready because it's all about the fashion weekend. Faces at Gemini, big event. You tell them all about it one more time and tell them to come true.
So I would definitely love for everyone to come out on March 14th at 4 p.m. to see our models, support our vendors, eat out some of our culinary delights, and be captured by some of our media. I forgot to mention my photographers and videographers that will be there to capture the event. Definitely make sure to come in and smile. You know, give us that pose, strike a pose so they can capture you and definitely be part of our reels for next year's event. We will be having food for purchase, drinks for purchase, clothing for purchase, jewelry, and more. Come out and see us, March 14th.
March 14th. So it's vendors, culinary lights, boutiques. And listen, it's a one night, but it's a big night. It's a big night,
It's
right?
a big night, and it's actually a full weekend for our models because we have content day the next day, which allows them to work on their portfolios. So when we get to New York, they have portfolios to show the agents up there.
Well, I want to say once again, thank you, not only for coming through, but thank you for the movement that you are on, the journey and the pathway. As you said, the event is 11 years. And how many years you have been doing this, though, you said?
So I started back in 2014. I got my business license in 2014. Started in 2013 with one model. Akira Pickering was my model over the summer, just to see if I could get the program together. And then we got licensed in 2014, and we've been going since then. We've gone to New York 5 times. This will be our 5th trip to New York, and it would be about 13 or 14 young ladies and gentlemen that we're taking to New York. We also go to Anguilla and Tortola. We've also been to Virgin Gorda with the girls between photo shoots and actual events. They've taken part in international fashion shows in Anguilla. So it's definitely something that even if you don't see us in New York, we're definitely taking the girls to other Caribbean islands so they can experience it.
Now, the experience in the other islands, as we get to wrap up and, we move on, because 8:04 right now, how was the experience in the other islands?
So the experience in the other islands is always exciting because, one, they get to meet girls that look like them, speak like them. Sometimes we encounter some very tall young ladies. We did a fashion show in Anguilla. We took part in Summer Sizzle in Tortola. We did pictures in Anguilla as well. They got to work with about 5 or 6 local photographers down there. They worked with 4 local photographers in Tortola, including Rude Boy Photography. We worked with Ricky and Kamal, Jason, and let me see. In Anguilla, we worked with Jerome. We worked with where are they? K Sharp. And we visited a lot of the hotels. We put in permission to ask to use some of their locations so that they get to visit different properties and take different pictures. We do different wardrobe changes. We go to historical locations. We also go to a variation of restaurants so they can see that they ate, they slept, they visited, and they took pictures in various locations. So right now, next year, our goal, well, not this year, but maybe next year, our goal is St. Kitts. And that is what we're working towards. Each year, somewhere different to take the girls.
How's the reception? The reception from the community, are they more fashion inclined, model inclined in our community? How's the reception?
So the reception in Anguilla was awesome. We got to meet different girls that I work with. And these are some of the islands where I already have a small presence because my goal in 2022 was to be tri-island. And I achieved that goal via Instagram, meeting a lot of girls that message me, I want to be part of modeling, but my island doesn't have enough or I'm too short. And we welcome everyone, plus size, petite, regular sizes. And it was a warm welcome in Tortola. It was great to see young ladies that I grew up with, their parents, and because my family's from Tortola, and see that their daughters were involved. I have a lot of title holders. I worked with a lot of queens, a lot of princesses from Tortola, St. Thomas, St. John. I have a few St. John queens as well. And it is great to see them welcome us because girls to girls without the adult interaction, it's always fun to see them take pictures and selfies and do the TikTok dances. It's always a good time.
Last, give them your contacts if you like to. How can they reach you, continue the conversation, get their children engaged if they like to, or even maybe themselves? How can they reach you?
That is very true. So we are open to adults and children. It's 3 and up. And you can call us, WhatsApp me at 340-998 4030 because I'm not always somewhere where reception is good. So WhatsApp me. You can also send us an email at geminiphotographyvi@gmail.com. You can contact us on Facebook, Faces of Gemini Modeling Institute. You can also send us a message on Instagram, Faces of Gemini Modeling VI.
All right, you got it there. Gemini wants to say thank you for coming through. And once again, thank you for all you do. And this weekend, listen, you want to make sure you have the Muse. And you say Sundays afternoon on the green?
So Sunday's afternoon on the green, and some of my girls will be hosting and dancing there as well.
Man,
so we have a content day, so we're trying to squeeze it all in. But a lot of our girls are very busy. We keep them in the public eye. We want to share all the images so you guys follow and support. So when they get to New York, the follower numbers are very important for brands to take our models seriously. They're competing against girls with 5,000, 6,000 followers, and we try to keep our girls at least in the 4,000. So if each of you just go on Instagram and click follow, we would appreciate you.
Well, Gemini, you said that too fast. What you're saying is, again, we're competing with larger markets. And in the industry, numbers matter. So we need to rally behind our Virgin Islanders, our models, and hit like, hit share, encourage people to hit like, share, follow them, because as Tehran said it when he was homegrown studio, the conference, the industry conference they had, he said, listen, for us to bring forward somebody, we need our entire territory behind of them because our numbers are really small. So we need everybody behind of them so we could bust one individual.
Yes, and the visibility of one creates visibility for all. Because when the higher ups see one person that they're very impressed with, they're going to say, but where are they from? And how do we not know about this market? And that's what we do when we go to IMTA. When we competed the last time in 2022, we competed in 32 competitions. We placed top 10 in 28. So that left, maybe 5 that we didn't place top 10 in. But we had a lot of callbacks for the girls. But the biggest complaint was it didn't have enough followers.
Wow. Well, something new for us, and your experience and the contact information is open for donations, open for support, open for help. So just know, welcome, 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 welcome. Well, it's been a great morning. I want to say thank you for coming through, letting us know all about the event. And we're telling everybody, make sure you are there Saturday at the Muse. You're going to see the little clip of it from Car World right now. Anything else you'd like to say in final?
I would love for you guys to come on and support. Take pictures with the models. Share your pictures. Tag them. Let their names and faces spread across the internet. We really appreciate it.
All right, 8:10 right now, Rise Up Morning Show, AllAhWeTV, USVI, and BVI. Here's a clip of Gemini. Face it. Listen, this is the event. Make sure you come through.
This is the next one that I sent.
Hey guys, come on down to Fashion Wonderland at Coral World. We have vendors out here that are selling different things, crochet, we have the lemonade stands. As you can see, we have rum and alcohol. In a little bit, we'll be having models. Right now, we have the Boko Jumbies on display. So come on down to Fashion Wonderland at Coral World.
Hey yo, Quantic, run them bands up.
All right, Faces of Gemini is a big event. You don't want to miss this Saturday at Muse. We want the entire community come out. As Gemini said, it's a big weekend right here in the Virgin Islands. But when we started Rise Up this morning, I told you yesterday, we met some wonderful guests off of the Norwegian cruise ship. And the amazing part about this surgery, the lady that we're going to talk to, she is a survivor of brain surgery. She actually has a condition that has no treatment. So every 10 years, she has to undergo a major surgery, and they gotta go through between arteries and all kind of things in her brain, and it can possibly leave her paralyzed on one side of her face. The amazing thing, not amazing, the shocking thing is This disease is untreatable and is also one that comes with depression, and most of the people who have it commit suicide. But this lady has the best spirit ever in the world. You don't want to see her. She is just so friendly, smiling. And we were at Java Grand. You wouldn't expect her to have nothing. And we got a conversation with her. They were lying, and they had such a wonderful time here yesterday. We want to remind everyone, you don't know where people come from. You don't know what they did to come to our shores. So we always want to make sure we are our best representation. We are our best selves. All right? Because tourism is all we. Check it out right here. A little conversation we had with our tourists yesterday off the Norwegian. I gotta remember the name of the ship. But they were just so amazing.
Celeb, press the button.
So I here with my new best friends. I here with my new best friends, right? And talk about a positive attitude, a positive spirit. Brain surgery survivor. Tell them your names.
Tina.
Tina and
Amanda. Best espresso martinis ever.
Here at Java Grand and Tina, Jennifer? Amanda.
You're good.
You'll be Jennifer from now. Anyway, but that's Jennifer over there. So, she says, you're
Today's gonna be the best day ever.
Yes.
Brain surgery survivor, and you said just a positive attitude. You could wake up every day and what?
Two choices every day. Either wake up and go.
Tell them what you said. You wake up and be an asshole.
Yes.
Or
you can wake up and be a good person and go, you know what? I'm going to make the best of today. Or you can wake up and be like, you know what? Everybody feels sorry for me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Today is the best day ever.
And you survived a surgery which could definitely...
It's the most painful condition known to humanity, and most people kill themselves. So I went through that, and it took a long time to get over it. And then you get over it, and I know I face it again. It's incurable. But today is today, and I only have
you all don't want to see her.
two choices today.
She is sexy.
Nah.
And their friends sexy too. You know what I mean? I tell them that the move here, VI man will go crazy over there. They ain't going to be able to walk outside. But, I didn't know that about you, and I just love your spirit.
Thank you.
Because you have everyday people who go to work, and they are just assholes.
Yeah.
For no reason.
I could be an asshole. I could be an asshole every day, but
But you have a reason to be an asshole.
Yeah, I do.
But you're still positive.
Yeah.
I love it. I really, really love it. I love your spirit.
There's no chance happening, so everyone you meet, be good to them, because you never know what they're fighting. You never know what they went through. So just be a good person, and you know what? YOLO.
You know what? I think they deserve one more drink, and I'm gonna plug a sponsor, EDA, Economic Development Authority. They're gonna pay for this drink.
Yeah.
Selena gonna pay for this drink, and Mr. Biggs. So we're gonna get them one more espresso martini. They just walked in to Java Grand, and I just love their spirit.
And we have not left, and we're loving life right now.
I love it. They're here on the ship, and they're enjoying themselves. They should give me a job just to buy people drinks.
This is like a Norwegian cruise line video on the boat. Come here, because you know what? You'll leave happy.
We should steal away on the ship. I should steal away on the ship and come with you all.
Absolutely.
But if they don't fall,
brought bigger purses because
but that's telling you every day when you wake up, be positive and put out the best spirit.
Yes.
Because someone else might have a worse story than you.
It's such a silly line, don't judge a book by a cover,
it's
right?
not.
But you literally can't.
But it's
you wouldn't know.
Meth addict for 4 years. Homeless on the streets. For 4 years. Homeless, meth addict, and...
What?
I was, yeah.
What?
California. Wow. Meth addict for 4 years. Lived on the streets.
And look at you now.
Rehab for 1.5 years. Christian rehab, and...
If they continue talking, they're going to broke me. Can't keep buying shots. So we're going to end this right now.
It's like hope. Hope. People don't think there is, but there is hope. And it's a lot of people that you meet that help you
get through it.
I love it. Absolutely.
And you all like sisters.
We are sisters in Christ, yes. Because we both have family that we don't appreciate that are still left, but yes.
I love it. Y'all are amazing, man. And we're going to end this right now.
And now we
live your life
here and
every
live here
day.
forever.
Well, y'all could come. We sell real estate every day, but I don't have a real estate license yet.
Man, what an amazing opportunity to meet these ladies and just be inspired, hear their stories. And this is a story that's taking us out of here today. Every day, be your best. Because, as the lady said it, someone has it worse than you. But really, someone has it worse than you. So why complain? I said, don't complain, just be grateful. And whatever situation you're in, I'm sure we can make it better, right? So greet the world with a smile, try your best, keep reaching for the stars, you're about to touch the sky. One thing I don't do really too much is promote cursing and air, but we had to stress it where we say, there are people who are assholes, man. They are. But she has a reason that she could be one, but still she isn't. She's just so pleasant, so beautiful, and I'm talking from inside coming out. So today, no matter what you meet, no matter who comes in your way, even if they come at you with the world of negative, you just greet them with a smile. And if you want to pour a cherry on top of it, tell them Jesus loves you. All right. Until tomorrow, we're here rising up on AllAhWeTV. We got a lot of video that we're going to be posting up. We're going to post up the horse racing clip that we aired today. We're going to post up that clip right there from Java Grand. And encouraging everyone, of course, this weekend is all about the Faces of Gemini event. Encourage you to attend and support us Virgin Islanders doing big things, man. Jesus love you, and so do we. Until tomorrow, bye.
Rise up, it's time to rise and go home. Rise up, mighty crew, rise up. It's time to rise and go home. Any man in another man's house. Any man in another man's house. I am coming, Lord Daniel, I am coming. I am coming, Lord Daniel, I am coming. I am coming, Lord Daniel, I am coming.
Same for some of us, the same for all of us. Let me say it in my best Virgin Islands accent. This is for AllAhWe. You rock with AllAhWeTV, the #1. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we don't know it's Lady Lava representing for AllAhWeTV. You don't know who said that Lady Lava, Queen of the Freak.
Yo, good morning, Virgin Island. This is your boy, Jaron from the Muse. Hey, when I wake up in the morning, I always have to tune in to my man, MLP, on Rise Up on AllAhWeTV. Come join us.